Neighborhood, guys. This is just north of the Louvre, right across the river here. And I'm walking towards this, not supermarket, I'm walking towards this, look at this shopping mall here, have a seat here. And I think it's got a big, check out the dome on this shopping mall here. I just want to go over there to take a seat and grab a snack here. And should be interesting to see this. But this neighborhood here, I was just walking around here. It's got a bunch of these fancy French labels, right? Like luxury. So what they're known for, if you look at the, say, most big luxury companies, they come from France. Like you've got Louis Vuitton and, you know, Tiffany and all those fancy, smancy, you know, names. Chanel, Hermes, Prada, all of these, most of these are from France, actually. Hermes, not all, but most of them. Some of them are from Italy. So they're fancy schmancy kind of, and I'm wondering if that has to do with the nobility that was here before the French Revolution here. Like you know the story of them having the French Revolution, then Napoleon took over, like we heard on the tour there. And you have all these wealthy French people there, and they were executed, you know. But maybe they stuck around, I guess, or some of them, you know, were not executed. Like, so I'm wondering if those brand names don't come from, you know, or they come from this time period there. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. So this neighborhood is much fancier than where I'm staying. I'm staying in the 10th district. Let's see. So this is the first district of Paris, right? And if we go in this direction, it's the 9th, and I'm in the 10th, which is north and to the right here. So this shopping mall is going to be a fancy, smashy kind of. Check out the dome, guys. Not really a big fan of luxury here, but this shopping mall has a pretty fabulous interior here. This is St. Eustace Church here. Not as famous as Notre Dame, but still interesting looking. And this is north of the Louvre here. I'm just going to take a walk by here. And then I'm going to go back to the Louvre. And we're going to take some photos here. And I'll wrap up today here. Let's take a look here. It's nice and warm here in the afternoon. Let's see here. Unique because it has the those spires with the looks like angels at the top of the spire there. Let's see. Wow. That is interesting looking. I would almost rate this as a little bit better than Notre Dame, just for my own for architecture, for my own liking. Check out this park, guys. Hey guys, check this out. It's a canal over here. This is in my neighborhood. It's called La Valette, but technically it's part of the 19th district here. So the southern part of the district here. So I'm going to take a walk over to a park and just checked out of my room here. Going to be spending one night at the airport. But first I'm going to make some other stops here in Paris, kind of hang around the city for a little while. And then we're going to catch the bus, the 350 bus up to the airport. And I'll show you what exactly I'm doing there. So back in Brooklyn, this place reminds me very much of Brooklyn. Very similar, and I'll tell you why that would be here. So it's got a lot of immigrants here, all variety, especially this division here, or city, 19th district here. So it's very diverse. You've got a lot of ethnic restaurants around here, very affordable, not cheaper than Brooklyn here. You've also got kind of a funny stereotype, but you've got Hasidic Jews that live here. You've got, African immigrants. You've got all variety of people here who live here. You've got a bunch of hipsters hanging out here, homeless people, So maybe in the first district or first division of the city, it's maybe less in common with this place as opposed to the 19th, right? So also about this city as to why it resembles Brooklyn there. You got the bicycles here. You see this lady going. You got the bicycle lanes here, all of that. So it's like somebody took the streetscape here and kind of, maybe it was the same designer who brought it over here or brought it to Brooklyn, so you kind of got the little parks around. You've got, bike racks, rent bikes. And you got things like, things that people tossed into the street there. Like, say, couches. Occasionally you might see one sitting outside there. So in New York City we have more, because what they do there is they have trash removal that's on the street, right? So you're constantly seeing the bags of trash there that are tossed out every day, and the trash people come by to get them at night. So it's not super clean there, but it is super expensive, of course. So you got a bunch of people who kind of look like they're young hipsters who work in the fashion industry or something like this, So it's a very similar, they have their little tattoos and stuff like that. Girls doing yoga, exercising, Let's see, what else can I tell you? So they have a big fashion industry in New York City. Same here. It's a very big stereotype for the women who come to the city to live here. So you see these little restaurants around. We have some of these in Brooklyn as well. It's just very urban here. But one difference is that Paris is cheaper than Brooklyn. So you're talking, I just checked the rents here, and you can probably find a room, just to give you a comparison, month to month for $700 to $900 a month. $700, you know, that's basically the cheapest, like a one-room studio there. I checked online, you know, I was looking. That's not really that bad. In Brooklyn, you're talking, now it's gone up some, so probably $1,200. And if you want a decent area, you know, $1,500. If you're looking for a trendy part of Brooklyn like Williamsburg, you're talking $2,000 now, like the same price as Manhattan, you know. So when I was living in New York City, I had one apartment I had initially cost $1,750 a month, US dollars, and that was on the Upper East Side. Had that for a couple of years, and then moved to Brooklyn, and where I got another one. And while I was renting in Brooklyn, the rent there went up from $1,100 to $1,500. So pretty steep climb there. You could probably find something for $1,300, $1,400 in that same neighborhood that wasn't super trendy, but the apartment was good here. So Paris is noticeably not quite that expensive, right? Now taxes, I'm not sure, you know, if you're working here. So yeah, it's not a big deal, you know. Mass transit is like €2 per one ride, right? In New York City, I think it's 3. Right now, 3 US dollars, so it's a bit more there. Now, it might have gone up actually since I left there, but it used to be 3 US dollars. Let's see, let's go on this. So I think the weather's also similar. I think Paris might be a little bit colder than New York City. Right, but it's within that range of 4 seasons, you know. They get snow here, you know. Fall is not that cold, which is now the season here in Paris. You know, it's about 60 degrees or so. Summer's hot.